the market crashed, and I was working for a company called E.R.E. Jones that was taken over by Caldwell Banker. And at the time, I was a manager, and then suddenly I'm thrust back out into the sales force with no leads, no referrals, nothing in the pipeline. And then I lost my managerial job, and because Caldwell Banker was a bigger company, they had their own manager. So I started another company called Blue Ribbon Realty, which is still in business, with a couple of other ex-managers of E.R.E. Jones. And of course, it was like the worst possible decision for me to make at the time. It was like the economy was bad. I couldn't hardly sell anything, and basically I lost most of my life savings. But during this entire time, I never missed a mortgage payment, never. But there came one month when I didn't think I was going to make the payment, but my mortgage was sold to another mortgage company. And they did an analysis of my escrow account, and they determined I put too much money in the escrow account, so they sent me a check for $1,200. There was a mortgage payment for that month, right? But it was always kind of dicey. I was doing all kinds of side jobs and anything to make, to put bread on the table. And then another month, I was telling my wife, said, well, we're going to get a late fee because we just don't have the money to pay the mortgage. We got $1,000 anonymous check from our church. Somebody had gifted me $1,000. I mean, that's an act of aloha. And to this day, I still don't know who it is. I suspect who it is, but if it's anonymous, I'm not going to say, hey, are you the one? Right? So, those kind of things, to me, it's a real giver's gain thing, because I was a member of BNI since 1988, so during this time, I'm still a member of BNI. And it's not that you give to get, but if you give, you will get. It's just like all these unwritten laws of the universe, right? And being Christian is biblical as well. You reap what you sow, right? There was a time when